Well, hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Well, today is Monday, let me look on my calendar, and I've written it down, the 21st of February 2022. And welcome everybody. And anybody that wants to find me or find anybody that I talk about today, any of, you know, any things I do are all going to be down in the description box. Well, first of all, I am just going to start off with, it's been an exciting week, and as you all saw on Wednesday, was it Wednesday last week or was it Tuesday? Tuesday, I think. Can't remember, that bad. Viv and I went over to the Yarn Works, and I put up a little extra video on, I can't remember what day it was, but anyway, it's up on YouTube. And yeah, and we had a lovely time. It was really, really nice. And this Wednesday, Viv and I are going to be 2 to 3. There's going to be 3 of us meet up. I am so excited. I can't wait. And we're going to a new place which looks so nice and cozy. We're taking our knitting and we are just going to sit there at this new place. And we are going to knit and obviously talk, because we are good at that, the 3 of us, definitely good at that, and eat cake and drink lots of tea and coffee. So yes, I will be doing some video with that as well. Now, before I go any further, I'm just going to explain, because normally I am a talking with my hand person, and I'm always like this, over the place, like that. Well, anyway, don't worry, it's nothing squeamish. But yesterday I was emptying the clothes error in the bathroom, and why they changed these things, I don't know. But I've got one of those clothes errors that you pull up like that, you know, and it's metal. Do you remember in the olden days? In the olden days, as they say, they used to be wooden, and they had a wooden bit like that as a foot, didn't they, with grooves in it, and you could pull it up and they lodged in like that. So then when you want to take it down, you just pulled it out and then flap, it went down. So why they changed that method, I do not know, because this wouldn't have happened if they had got that, still got that method. Anyway, so now when you're putting the clothes area down, the clips are on the either side in the middle, and they're too wide. Well, they are for my little arms anyway. So I do that one, then I quickly have to do that one, then I quickly have to catch it so it doesn't make too much noise and hit the floor. Well, unfortunately, my hands weren't working too well yesterday. And I missed the catch, and yes, I caught my finger. Now, Glenn seems to think that there could be a break or a crack somewhere here, because as you can see, it's pretty crooked. But to be honest with you, even if I go to the doctors or the hospital, all they'll do is strap the thing together anyway. So, which will restrict me even more. So, I am just going to go with it. But as I say, it's got obviously a little bit of bruising here on the front. But that is the worst part, and it hurts. So yes, that was my palaver yesterday. But thank you so much on Instagram and Facebook for all your lovely messages that you sent me about the finger. But I will say that you'll be surprised how much these 2 are actually used. Let me just hold on a second. Ah, that's better. We're at the tail end of our 3rd storm this weekend, and this is Storm Franklin. And the winds are really still bad at the moment, and the sun is just so bright when it does come out. Anyway, so yeah, so that is the palaver of the finger. I did manage to do some knitting yesterday, and I was hoping to get the project finished, because see that bag there? I came across a couple of weeks ago. I was going down to Viv's, actually. The first time I'd actually gone down to Viv's since she'd moved. And took some, I thought, oh, I'll take something easy. And I was going through stuff, and I thought, what's in there? And I found a project. And I thought, I don't believe this. You know, I've gone through all my other bags. All of them are empty, because I always normally start finish, don't I? You know, I just don't know what happened here. Well, anyway, so I've been really working hard at this, and I've got one more bit to do, and if it weren't through this finger, I would have had it finished yesterday to show you today. So anyway, it wasn't meant to be, in my opinion. So I was knitting away yesterday as much as I could, and then Glenn said to me, he said last night, he said, "Are you all right?" I said, "Well, my finger hurt." He said, "Well, put your knitting down." I said, "Right, God." Oh, excuse me. As you will all understand, it's not that easy, is it? Especially when you're near the end of a project, and that's a big project. So anyway, I'm going to finish that off today, and also I am going to do some. Then I'll get it blocked and use the nice posh soap that I got as in Teresa's Advent, and then I'll lay it all out, and because then you really see it as it is. Also, as well, I had planned yesterday to do some more spinnings, because Saturday, while I was doing some baking, I had pumpkin and walnut loaves in the oven, and I thought, oh, I'll get my wheel out. I've been itching to get my wheel out, and I had those 4 row legs that I'd already made when I first got my mat, and oh, so enjoying it. I was spinning away, then I ran out of row legs. Anyway, then the beep, beep, beep went on the, the oven, and I thought, right, this is time. I'll make some row legs tomorrow, which would have been yesterday, and obviously I couldn't. So I'm hoping this morning, because it's only 8:45, I'm actually really early today. I've got to pop out to go get some milk and bits, and then I am going to finish off my project. I've got to get that finished, and then hopefully this afternoon, if I can manage it, is make some row legs. I'll try and work a way around it. You know me, nothing stops me. You have to keep on going. That's my motto. Keep on going. Anyway, I've rabbited on enough. So let's get into the project, shall we? Right then. So today we do have a bit of knitting. We have my cross stitch. I have started my moose. Mind you, you're not going to see. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. And what have you been up to? We have 2 this week. Wow. And one is an embroidery. Yeah. And one is a knitting. So something different, which is lovely. Also, I have a nice from a lovely, lovely friend. And then I have a book review because I finished my misread book. So, yes, we have a lot to do today. Lot to do. So, first of all, I think we're going to start with the... Oh, here it is. The sea glass. Is that what it's called? Where's my pattern? There it is. I'm sure it is. I'm all over the place. All over the place. Yes, it is. The sea glass tea. And so much fun. And as you know, last week I did start it, and when I held it up to the camera, I wasn't happy with what I saw, basically. I think that the contrast minis needs to be put on a deeper colour or a darker colour. So when Viv and I went to the Yarn Works, we actually did have a look round. I know there was a wool ban, but I didn't have anything here that would have been okay, you know what I mean, that would have worked. And I thought, well, you know, surely it won't. But as Viv said, it's market research. I'm sticking to that one. Research is fine, in my opinion, when it comes to yarn. I can, yep. So anyway, so this is what I've taken off. That is what I've done anyway. And luckily, I'd only done a little bit because I just weren't happy. So that can go now. And I got 2 skeins. Let's have a look. Let's get one. I've caked one, but not the other. Of this is what trouble I had on the one last. Right, Malabrigo. Anyway, sock, okay, and it is colour Fiona with a dye lot 346, and it's this beautiful. Look at the colours in that. Beautiful green. And my nan always said that us with our red hair could always wear a good green. So I said to Viv, I said, I think that's the one. Well, anyway, you can tell the difference because I only cast this on. Did I cast it on that day or did I cast it on the day after? And I am just shooting with it now. You can really, really tell the difference. The colours are coming through lovely on it. And I am really happy. These are all the increases that you need to do to do for the yoke. But I am really, really happy with the way it is turning out. So yeah, and also while I was there, because say if you actually go back to Wednesday's video, Tuesday's, whatever one that is, video, you'll actually see what I did buy. But I did buy some more likey needles because I am just hooked on those at the moment. But I did get one of these, and I'll tell you what, this is a little godsend. I have the bigger one, as I said before, of this. When they first came out, this is a Knit Pro, and they've changed the cover now. Look, you've got a lady knitting, and you've got a cat, and you've even got a little sheep. But anyway, and what it is it's a chart. I can't show you that because that's the actual pattern. But you know, and what I do, and you have a little pocket here which is all fabric, where before there was like a plastic. You have the pen that comes with it as well, and you can either look at it flat, landscape or portrait. But what I do is I have this on the arm of my chair like so, and so it's hands-free, and I just look at it and go like that. It is brilliant. It absolutely is brilliant, and I am so happy that I actually did get this. I tell you, it's brilliant, and it fits in my project bag just nicely with my yarn and all my bits and bobs. So everything for the tea is in the bag. So it is just so easy to carry around. So yeah, I would highly recommend that chart holder, or whatever it's called. What's it comes? Hang on a minute. I've kept this because I thought, because my daughter, she does her, as you know, she does her paper crafting and journaling and stuff, and I thought, well, she might like this box, and it's called yeah, Chart Passion Knitting Chart Keeper. And I tell you what, I am happy. And for that, I will say, is £19.50. I thought that was really, really good for what it is. Very, very good, very handy. So yes, absolutely love it. Also, I have brought up, because if you know, remember last week I did mention the free pattern of the one of these days I'm going to pick something I can say. Diagon Alley socks. I just love that pattern. Free. I still cannot get out of my head how this is a free pattern on Ravelry. I just can't. It is a pleasure to knit. This is what I will be taking with me on Wednesday, and that's why I haven't done too much on it, because I know I'll be getting a lot done on Wednesday. Well, we think we will. Normally when we meet up something like this, we don't normally get our needles out, we just gas. But anyway, we'll see, we'll see. But that is it. Look at that. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. The yarn is Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit Yarns, which was a collab that I did with her last year. And oh, I am enjoying this pattern so much. I am doing mine on 2.5 9-inch mini circs, the likey one, circulars, Venus, speak English. And yeah, I am really, really enjoying that as well. So that is the knitting, but as I say, I have a big project that I've nearly finished. I've got one more step to do, so next week I'm going to have an FO. Hey, yeah, 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 an FO. So that will be nice, won't it? Considering I'll tell you next week when it was started. Gosh, it's a bit embarrassing, really. I can't believe that I'd forgotten it was in that bag. But there you go. It's not now, obviously, because it's a lot bigger. It's downstairs. Right then, let's get to the cross stitch, shall we? As you know, for Christmas, here it is, Glenn brought me, here it is, this kit, because he knows how much I love moose. Oh, I just love them. I just think they're just so beautiful creatures. Just like my sheep. But yeah, look at that. Oh, and I just couldn't wait to start it. I still have the two completed that I've got to fully finish. But oh my gosh. But yeah. So let's get this. Go the right way around, yeah. So, can you tell what it is yet? This is the ear part of that. Yeah, that is the ear part. And then this is coming down to one of his nostrils, basically. So at least I've actually got in my hoop and I've got some stitches in. And I am enjoying it. I really, really am. So I've said to Glenn, you know, I've got all year. So so I can, my aim is to get it done for December the 1st so I can put it up. But the thing is, I think it's so nice. I think when it's finished, I'm going to frame it. I am definitely going to frame it. The finished size, well, it's got here 11 by 13. I'm thinking it's going to be one of them that's going to be up all year, to be honest. I don't think I can take that down and only have that up for 4 weeks, to be honest. So, yeah, I just absolutely love it. And the kit comes with the beads, the beading needle, all the threads organised for you. It's absolutely brilliant. So, it is a Russian company. I don't know where we got it from, but Pana. But yeah, I know I said it is Russian, but you do have your English and other languages as well. So, but it's the Ada, it comes everything, all cut threads. It's absolutely a brilliant kit. And I'm not normally a kit person. I normally like to, you know, pick all my own fabrics and all stuff like that. But oh, I'm just loving this, absolutely loving it. Okay then, right, so that is what I've been working on apart from the big item. I teleport pie, hold on a second. Right, so I'm going to pop in some photographs right here of the Saturday when I did my spinning. Oh my gosh, this is the best bit of spinning I have done yet. And when you actually compare it to my little skein that that I've actually done, and I still can't knit it up yet. I'm so excited about it. And yeah, oh my gosh, it was just coming along. And unfortunately I went out of Rolags, otherwise I would have done a lot more. But these are a couple of photographs of what I actually did on Saturday afternoon. Oh my gosh, I thoroughly enjoy it. It is just so relaxing. And yeah, oh, what more can I say? So I'm going to see how far I can go, because I'm using the tops that I got. It was a bag of tops. They're the ones that oh, what's it called? I know Viv is going to be shouting at the screen because she got some wigham wool. Put it on the screen. I'm sure it's wigham wool. And what they are is they're the tops that get caught in the machine, basically. And you can buy a bag of them, or you can buy a mixed one with silks and all that lot. But I just got the cheap one, you know, because I'm just starting. And oh, it's spinning up absolutely lovely. And I will say, I found it so much easier coming from a Rolag. I can't believe it, because normally I was, you know, pulling from the the fibre. I will get the terminology eventually. Pulling from the fibre and doing it that way. Oh my gosh, from a Rolag, oh, it's just absolutely a pleasure. So I've definitely got to try and whip up a couple of more Rolags so I can get back on my wheel. And I'm really enjoying it. So that's the spinning. Okay then, now we have, and what have you been up to? Right, I've got all my notes and I'll move over so I can put my pictures here. First of all, we have Karen from Minnesota. Now, she has done an embroidery piece. Oh my word. Oh my word. I think this is the first embroidery. I know we've had cross stitch and we've had knitting and crochet and so on, but I think this is the first embroidery we have had. And it is a kit that she brought from her local craft and stroke gift shop. The company is Hook Line Tinker. They do have a website. She has given me all the info, but look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, Karen, absolutely beautiful. Oh, I can't say any more. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The second one is Sharon. Now, Sharon got in contact with me yesterday, I think it was. And if you remember back in episodes, I made the Cozy Cardi by Weston. And, oh, Sharon has made one and finished it. I love that colour of blue. Oh, I wish I'd have chosen that for mine, but I absolutely love it. She actually did get the yarn from the same place as me, from Good Old Home Bargain. And she agrees with me 100% that, you know, it is a beautiful, beautiful soft yarn and well worth it. As I said, she made hers like I made mine for under £5. You know, because yeah, you use 5 balls, you buy 5 balls, but you don't use all the yarn. And that's how come I had enough left over to do other bits. But my gosh, Sharon, I love every bit of it. I really do. And that colour is, oh, Your colours are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right then. Then last week, my lovely friend Ruth from Ruth Loves Knit contacted me to say that she had brought the Leica needles, the 9-inch circulars, and we all know how crazy she is with her knitting. She just knits. Absolutely lovely, absolutely lovely. And but she couldn't get on with them, and she wondered if I would like a pair of 2.5s and a 2.25s. And I said, oh yes please, that would be lovely, you know. Oh, because to me, I love them, absolutely love them. Anyway, so she sent me over, in here is a 2.5 and a 2.25. She also sent me 2 lovely teas. Now I've shown you I can drink them. And oh, I think this is brilliant. It's a lovely sticker that says so much yarn, so little time. I think that's brilliant. I've got to find somewhere to put that. And a lovely card. Be the reason someone smiles today, and with a lovely personal message, which I'll keep to myself, on the back. So Ruth, thank you so much for thinking of me and for posting them over. I appreciate it so much. And I love your podcasts. And anybody that don't watch her, as I said last week, why? Go over. She is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, so thank you so much, Ruth. Thank you. Okay then, right, now we're going to hop into the last bit. And last week, it was actually Monday night, so I couldn't show it you last. I had about 3 pages left to read, and I just couldn't do it on the Sunday. You know when you get to that stage where you're like a nod and dog, you know, and you're reading the same line over and over and over again. And I got to that stage, and I thought, no, I'll just show you this week. A lovely friend of mine, she treated me to this beautiful book. It is actually in the one of the episodes in January, and she wrote a lovely letter to go with it. Absolutely lovely. And it's Melanie. So I will say, Melanie, I have finished my book, and I've kept your lovely letter in with the book, so it's all together. And she brought me the Miss Read first, the first book for Miss Read, and that's The Village School. And I tell you what, I thoroughly enjoyed it, as I did with the other Miss Read that I read last year. I will say it's one of them, especially after the you know, all the rushing around and all that lot of Christmas, and you just want to chill. And this is the book. It is absolutely brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed it, especially because I'd read I'd gone from Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express to this, and it was just so calming. It was lovely. I would highly recommend this book. I'm not going to give it a rating because, to be honest with you, I just think this book, you know, the Miss Reads just do their own, don't they? You know, they hold their own, you know, in a way that you enjoy them, really. There's a little lad in here that's got his sister that's got, you know, his background isn't very good, and you know, it covers everything, you know. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did. So I would definitely recommend this. And I'd like to say once more again, Melanie, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to read. It will go up on my shelf and it will be treasured. So thank you. So the night I finished it, which would have been Monday night last week, I already had this one because I picked this up in the charity shop, which is The Monogram Murders by Sophie Hannah. Yep. I'm reading it backwards on the screen. Sophie Hannah. It's actually an Agatha Christie's Poirot, but Sophie has written it. And I tell you what, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Yes, it is. It is a good little read. You know, we've had the murder already right at the beginning, so I don't know how it's going to pan out. But we'll see, because it's quite a thick one for a murder to happen within the first chapter. But we'll see. We'll see, especially with Poirot, because normally you get a bit more of a story, a bit of a background anyway. But I know this isn't an Agatha. I know I shouldn't compare. There is a difference. I was saying to Glenn, actually, in the Agatha Christie's Poirots, Poirot do speak a lot more French in her books. This one you have your basic, you know, Mon Ami and the bits and bobs, which is actually pretty good because, as you all know, I I struggle with my own language, let alone somebody else's. So yeah, but anyway, right. So it's, you know, which in a way is better for someone like me that even though I took French at school, it was a long time ago. It was yeah, it you know, because there was bits in the Orient Express that he was still sentences and I didn't know what they were. But anyway, but with this, that is the only difference at the moment I have actually noticed. And you seem to be Poirot is like the second character. So the person who is the actual top one telling the story is Detective Catchpole, and he is actually, you know, doing that. But it's, as I say, I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Right then, so I think, let me look around. I think that is everything for this week. As I said, we're going to have an extra. But now, if what I'll plan on doing is I will upload the extra on Thursday morning. I think that'll be best. So the little bits that I do record, you know, of us, you know, because Viv is going to be driving, and then we're meeting the third person there, which is the surprise. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I really am excited. And so I'll do some little recording of the little little countryside on the way. And yeah, I am just so excited. I know. Anybody would think I was going to a yarn show. But I ain't. No, oh my gosh. Anyway, right, I'm going to say that's because I'm already at half an hour, look. And I haven't added my music, you know, and my little pictures and all that lot, you know, yet. So it's going to be, could be a bit longer this week. Anyway, I am going to love you and leave you all. And I say I'll be back again in the week. And as always, please take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. I'll see you soon. Bye. Right then, okay, I'm back from the shops. As you can see, I'm in my hall because I've got my washing machine on. And that's making a bit of noise. But on the way back from getting the milk, I happened to pass one of my local charity shops. And it would be just rude not to pop in. And I'm glad I did. So, oh, how do I do that? Right, there we go. Let me show you what I got. Now, I've had my eye on that. Is it close to you? Shawl. It's a one skein shawl. I see the Karen from Stitchy Jacks has made it. Oh, and it looks lovely. So I think Jeanette as well from Crafted Clay Creations, I think they've made it too. And I thought, it's in my library. It's a free pattern again, and I'll talk all about that next week. And in there for £1 they had a cone of yarn, and it's King Cole Pure New Wool Anti-Tickle Wool. I've never seen that before, so you can tell it's an old one. Super Spun Super Wash 4-ply British, and it was £1, 500 grams. So all I need is a skein so I can get 5 out of that. Roughly. But gosh, isn't this a nice dusky pinky colour? So I thought, well, that'd be ideal. So let me just pick these up. And they had some knitter magazines that had been donated. Let's let's go that way. That's better, right. So they were 50p each. So I got that one. It's got socks in it. This one's got socks in it too. Good colourwork socks. So I haven't looked through them yet. Look at that shawl. Oh. And cool, that's a nice cardigan. And this one was Yarn Forward, new March issue 10. So I wonder what year it is. I'll have to look into that. But I've never seen that one before, so I thought, well, I'll have a go because I like that hat. I think that hat is absolutely stunning. So for 50p each, so you can't even buy a pattern, can you, in a shop for that? So yeah, I'm going to have a flick through and see what I've got in there. So I'm going to pop this on the end of this morning's video. I'll say this still is the morning, but gosh, that storm is bad out there. It really is at the moment. Not as bad as the weekends, but it's bad. So I will pop this on the end, as I've said, and I'll be back again in the middle of the week. So I'll see you soon. Take care.